Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about Diablo 2's new patch 2.4.3. That's actually coming out very soon. Specifically June 29th is when this is going to be releasing. And let's go ahead and go over what's actually in here. I'm not going to read every single piece of text on screen. I'm just here to give you guys like the too long, didn't read a version of it. But it is the official one over on the News Blizzard website. But let's go ahead and go over it. So first off, one really nice feature, and I love this one, is just adding more games to the list with more customization. You can see that there is like a ping system over here, which I do like. So like, you know, games will be a little bit less laggy depending on if you want to join those or not. But being able to see more games in the list, they've actually doubled the size of the game list. So that is going to be awesome. So just more games to go and browse and join. One really nice feature is a search feature. I love this one so much. So you can maybe look up if you're just doing like bale runs or, you know, cows or whatever you're really looking for. You have a keyword that you can type in and it's going to filter those based off of that. You can also change all of the difficulties, and you know, all of these things are going to be nice quality of life changes. There's also what I would consider mostly a buff to Barbarian's Whirlwind, but in some areas it may be actually a nerf. Another thing to mention with this big update is going to be a magic find weekend. You get plus 50% magic find, so they're basically encouraging people to come back and check out D2R. It's actually happening basically the same time as Median XL, so it's going to be definitely a busy weekend over there. If you guys didn't know, Median XL Diablo 2 is a very big mod, and they're actually coming out with a brand new season basically the same weekend. So yeah, we're going to definitely have to play both of those. But there's a nice amount of quality life improvement, specifically on Whirlwind Barbarians, though. They're getting like the biggest change over here. So players can now start a new Whirlwind leap or leap attack immediately after Whirlwind ends. This is basically going to be a huge buff to Whirlwind, but there's also different things that if you guys want to read further into it, I will post the full thing, but again, I'm just going to go over this kind of fast. Over here, I'm just giving you guys the info that most people wanted it. They changed the logic for like the increased attack speed. So Whirlwind now incorporates increased attack speed from all equipment. So again, there are some buffs, there are some like kind of weird things, like basically you can't use like a broken weapon, and that was a trick that some people use to do other things, but for the most part, for most people, it's going to be overall, I would say, a net buff. But next up though, we have the ability to loot to cube for controllers. So obviously if you happen to have your Kanai's cube, it's just kind of a mess, I guess, with controllers. Usually I'd play on PC with mouse and keyboard. However, picking up items was actually pretty good on controller, specifically if you're doing like bale runs. I used to do this thing where I would show you guys how fast you can pick up things on controller. So this is going to be actually a buff to controller for sure. Picking up items really good. And there's also another few nice quality of life changes where players can assign bulk stat points if you're using like something to reset your stats. Yeah, this is going to be very nice for controller players. They also added auto open setting for the ability to allow players to set their preferred auto map position. This is actually really nice, so you don't have to keep on resetting it. Nice. Again, these are mostly quality of life improvements, but you can also double click to join PC lobby. I mean, these are like small changes, but overall nice quality of life changes. They also fixed a few different bugs in the game. Fixed issue where Dark King was not able to identify items in the Heraldric cube, so this is going to be a nice buff in addition to being able to just have items go straight to the cube, and then on top of that being identifiable through that. They also fixed an issue where women still apply properties and damage from a broken weapon. This is the thing I was mentioning before. But overall, it's pretty much a net buff for most players. Again, some like little like bug issues, but in terms of like balance patches, there really isn't anything in this patch note over here. But you can see over in the 4 consoles, you have a better lobby system now, which is overall just a net nice thing to have. But this thing is actually really nice. This is the thing that I think most players are super excited about. But on top of that, again, being able to get that additional magic find on June 30th through July 4th, that's going to be like the big reason to kind of come back for the game. But I'm curious to know if you guys are going to be playing on D2R, or if you plan to play a Median XL for the next upcoming weekend over here. But for me personally, I'm going to be definitely checking out Median XL. I may come back to D2R. If you guys don't know what Median XL is, check the pinned comment. I'll link the video. You cannot run D2R on Median XL, but Median XL has got so much new content for the new season, so just being able to give that a little bit of a shout out. Check out that video down below. But yeah, that's the update. Let me know, guys, your thoughts on it. I think overall, just nice quality of life changes. Great that they're bringing back like a Magic Find weekend. Would love to see more of these events, and I'm glad that D2R is still getting support. I know I've been grinding DI most recently, but I still love D2R, and hopefully we'll get new rune words and like a new season later down the line with new content, because that's what I'm really looking forward to with D2R, is just getting new content versus just some patch changes. But Obviously, if they're still supporting it later down the line, we may get that in the future. And I'll update you guys. So if this is your first time here and you want to be up to date on more Diablo stuff and more action RPG stuff, hit subscribe, turn the bell, and you'll see more definitely very soon. Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!